This package was just dropped off by UPS, and it's something I've been waiting for a little bit. It's called a brush grubber. Now these brush grubbers come in different sizes, and it's for yanking out brush or small saplings combined with a chain and using the tractor. And I'm going to open it up, see what it looks like. The one you see most often advertised runs about 50 bucks around there, but that's a little small one, and it's really of not much use to somebody like me around Downeast on the farm. And that's something you don't even need a tractor for. You could probably, actually the stuff that'll take out, you could probably rip out by hand anyway. Now this one's a little bit bigger. It's not the largest, but it is a little bit bigger, and it should be able to grab onto the small saplings that I need to remove. And it'll save me a lot of time. Now I try wrapping chains around it and ripping them out that way, but a lot of times the chains slip and it just skins the bark off the sapling and the chain comes sliding off. It doesn't always hold. So that's why I ordered this. Let's see what it looks like. Alright. It's pretty heavy duty, and basically what it does, I don't even know if you can open these things. You open these jaws, and it has these little points, little pins with sharp points on them, and it has like a scissor type arrangement. When you pull on it, it is spring loaded, but when you pull on it, it causes this end to get tighter and tighter against the base of the sapling. And this big hook here, you just put your chain on it and fasten the other end maybe to the bucket or whatever on the tractor, and then just yank her out. It's pretty simple. What's nice about having that this unit spring loaded is that I can do this by myself by just putting this onto the sapling, and then with the chain hooked up I get back in the tractor and I can yank out the sapling. However, if this did not have a spring, you'd have to have two people. Some person to put it on and kind of hold it in position until you start pulling, and then the pulling action would draw it in tight. But this does have a spring on it, and that helps. So that allows one person. Although with two people, things go a lot faster. So the other person doesn't have to get out of the tractor. One person can just be on the ground, grabbing this thing and putting it on each sapling, and then the guy in the tractor pulls it out. So we'll give it a try. We'll see how it works. Of course, the results are going to vary because right now the ground is pretty dry. And if the ground's dry, it's all compacted and it's tight, and it's less likely to yank out little small trees and saplings because they get a good foothold in that soil. But right after a rainstorm or in the spring, when the ground is saturated with water and everything is soft, this should just pull these things right out without any problem. I'll give her a try. And like everything else these days, it is made in China. What can you do? Well, that brush grubber seemed to work pretty well, and I just thought I'd share it with you all. I want you to know that this is not a sponsored video. They did not send it to me for free to do a video on. I paid the full price for it. I bought it because it was something I needed here on the farm, and I couldn't afford one of those $4,000 hydraulically actuated tree ripper attachments to fit on the front of the tractor. So for a little over $100, that was the poor man's way of doing it. And well, let me show you what my wife and I did yesterday. You can see here there's a whole bunch of saplings that we ripped out, and we just put them in a big pile right here for now. I'm going to move them later. But we did quite a bit of work in, I think, in about 45 minutes. We ripped out, oh, maybe a dozen saplings or so. So work goes on around Downeast on the farm, Downeast Under Creations, and of course Shoestring Shipyard. So you'd be doing me a really big favor if you give me a like and a share, subscribe if you haven't already. All of these things do help, and they keep the channel alive and going. And of course there's that whole algorithm thing with YouTube that we're always, those of us that do YouTube videos are battling. It changes all the time. And the problem is trying to get the videos shared, get them out there, get them seen. And the more people that like and share, and also adding comments helps. Even if all you do is give me a thumbs up emoji in the comment section, that helps. You don't even have to write anything. Every little thing, interaction, social media interaction, it does count. And we have a Facebook page, Downeast Under Creations, another one for Shoestring Shipyard Sailing. Feel free to go on there, like, follow, share, do all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.